I wonder if you can hear that. That might be my neighbor instead of whatever it is in the roof. Squirrels. I normally don't record stuff when I'm home and I wake up and my beard's not 100, but just in case something happens right now. If nothing happens, you'll just see this little bit and then you'll look inside the closet and that'll be it. But if something happens, then... Backstory. You're getting a taste of my personal life. There was an infestation of a female squirrel, and as you can see over there, it was taking that to make a nest. So the nest was used to hold its 2 babies, and so it got in because the people painting the house did not properly put things back the way they needed to be to prevent squirrels from getting in, which is why houses are designed a certain way so that squirrels don't get all up in your roof. So here I am. The HDMI cable that's on the back of my monitor started disconnecting, and it finally disconnected just now to the point where, oh no, something's wrong, and I can still hear my computer running. Well, nothing's wrong with the computer. It's still working after all these years. So let me show you something real quick. Give you an idea of proof, okay? You see that right there? You see that right there? Squirrel poop. Wonderful. So yeah, a squirrel was all up in here. Where was I? They didn't put the stuff back the way we were supposed to. Squirrel was all up in here. Oh yeah, so the HDMI cable started acting up, so I went in here to get another HDMI cable, which was in a box. Okay, you can't see it. It's past this box. Matter of fact, I can move that box. All right, so it's just past the, you can't really see it. Anyway, there's a box back there that has all my cables in it, and so I decided, okay, I'm gonna separate the cables a little bit, put certain cables in certain places so I can find the cables more easily. And then as I did that, I looked on this keyboard right here. It was on the ground right about here. I look in the Windows key shut off button and I see this weird little brown thing, and lo and behold, I sniff it and I don't smell anything, but then I recognize that this looks a lot like a small mammal's poop. So I go throw the poop away, not knowing it's poop at the time. And then it occurred to me, I'm like, wait, we had we had a squirrel infestation. It was in here, there's poop. And then I see the opening over there, as you can't see at the moment. And so I see the opening over there, I'm just like, okay, so that's where it got the stuff. That's why I could hear it, and that's why all that other stuff happened and blah, blah, blah. So I go downstairs to look at the trap that he set to make sure it's a one-way trap where it can only come out and not back in. So he put a stick in there. Thank God he put a stick there. And so he put the stick in there so that when it comes out, the stick will fall down, the trap will go back in, and it won't be able to come back in the house because he closed up everywhere else. So it made the nest. He already got the 2 babies. He's taking care of them because that's his job. And so the mom, of course, is going to abandon the babies because it reeks of humans. And so I come in here and I see all that, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, if that one squirrel got in here, what if there's another squirrel? So, now I'm extra paranoid while I was doing stuff in here, so I had to calm down, relax, chill, get my mind together. And then I said, well, if I'm going back in here, not knowing what I might face, let me go ahead and record something, just in case something crazy happens. So, yeah, that's what happened. So I'm gonna grab some of my empty boxes over here that I was not using and will now use to store some of my cables. So yeah, there's squirrel poop all up in here. This is terrible. Like, I see some drops right here that I just showed you. I saw another drop from that drop, and I can only imagine how much more squirrel poop, dry squirrel poop, is up in here. That's disturbing. That just goes to show you how inhabitable a house is if it's not properly sealed back up. And it probably peed in here too. So I have you see that silver thing over there? I have a whole motherboard in there with a CPU inside it. And so it could straight up have peed on that for all I know. And now it's got dry pee residue on it. I don't know. I don't know where it could have peed in here. I have a lot of important things in here, and I have a lot of not important things in here as well. I don't need it pooping and peeing on stuff. I got my I got my jGRite rear seat headrest, because I don't ever have anyone with me most of the time, so no one's usually sitting in the back. I tell you, this is This is quite the endeavor. I was not prepared for this, not one bit. And for all I know, that one squirrel came out, but the other squirrel could still be up in here as I speak. Or I know it could survive because they usually bring nuts in and all that stuff. But I guess if it was dead, I'd be able to smell that for sure. Whew, you guys don't know paranoia until you don't know whether something's gonna jump out at you or not. But at least I have probable cause, right? At least I'm not paranoid because I'm just being paranoid. At least I have a pretty legit reason to be paranoid. Well, anyway, a lot of stuff in here, a lot of important things in here. Alright, I'm just gonna put the rest in this box and call it a day because I don't feel like stepping on any dry poop. That in there. Alright, this video may never see the light of day, but now you know my secret. That might be my catchphrase. I might make that my catchphrase. I've said it a bunch of times already. But yeah, now you know my secret. All this stuff in here. Look at all this. Bags in here I have not used. That one, I haven't used this bag at all. I should give it away. But who needs that bag? Who has a iPad mini or anything that small? But look at that, it just made a nest there. Or it took stuff from there and then ran back up into the roof and, oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't need all that, come on. And why do YouTubers insist on recording every little thing they do? And as if it's some sort of amazing cinematic, you know, oh yeah, this is cinematically interesting, you know, I'm walking around and they're doing this, they're doing this crap. Oh, look, I'm carrying a thing. Look, I'm carrying it to a destination. Where am I putting this? Right there? No, that's not right. Here, there it is. And they'll just be carrying it like, hey, look, I'm carrying a thing. Look all the time I'm wasting. Look, watch, look, I'm carrying a thing, look. That'll be their reward for coming out. You can do it, guys. They're still up there. Why don't y'all get out of there, okay? I know y'all hungry. It's so easy to get out of there.